Three things can be true at once. For starters, LSU lost a football game by double digits on Saturday to Alabama. Second thing, Jayden Daniels will not be playing in the college football playoff. And the third thing, number 5 should not be penalized from being the number 1 option for the Heisman Trophy just because his team has lost 3 games. If you're brand new here, welcome on into the channel. My name is Cole Thompson. I'm a radio show host based in Houston, and I talk college football daily. I talk NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA, but I love talking college football. And if this is the type of content you enjoy, this is the channel made for you. So hit the subscribe button down below, leave a comment telling me who you think should win this year's Heisman, give the video a thumbs up, tell your friends, your family, your sister, your brother, everybody about this channel, because if we get to 1,000 subscribers by November 15th, I'll shave my head live on air. We do 3 live shows a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and let's talk college football. By the way, the mustache, I'm growing it out for November. There is no partnership deal here. I just want to bring awareness to men's suicide, to testicular cancer and prostate cancer, all of which are growing at an alarming rate, not only in the United States, but globally. If you would like to help out, donate, or be a part of the cause, make sure that you visit Movember.com or click the link in my bio down below. Jayden Daniels lost a football game on Saturday. That's what the stat sheet is going to say. And Jayden Daniels will not be playing for probably the SEC championship game. He probably will not be in the college football playoff. And most of his glorified games have come to a close during his time in Baton Rouge. But why does that stop us from naming him a front runner for the Heisman Trophy? Because everyone wants to go ahead and say, well, the Heisman Trophy belongs to the best player in college football on the best team. That's a lot of the time. But this isn't one of those years. There's been some exceptional football being played by a multitude of players. Michael Penix Jr. still belongs at the forefront of every conversation when it comes to the Heisman Trophy. And he is absolutely wheeling and dealing in Seattle every single Saturday. He's got great weapons. He has an exceptional rapport with the offensive coordinator in Ryan Grubb. And he's winning. He's winning football games. But he doesn't lead the country in passing touchdowns. Caleb Williams does. Caleb Williams last year won the Heisman Trophy. He played in a conference title game. Guess what? Didn't win it. He lost to Tulane in the Cotton Bowl. He lost to Utah in the regular season. They didn't go to the college football playoff. But the best player in college football won that year. And that was Caleb Williams. Bo Nix right now absolutely has turned the corner. He has been phenomenal throughout the entire season. Oregon would not be where it is without Dan Lanning, but they wouldn't be a contender without Bo Nix. Nix deserves a lot of love. He does. Nobody can doubt that. But he's not Jayden Daniels. And Daniels played an exceptional game. Not only did he finish the night with 2 passing touchdowns, he also led the team with 163 rushing yards, 14.8 yards per play. He had 1 interception. And the problem is that maybe he would have had 3 passing touchdowns or 4 total touchdowns with another run if he didn't get injured. But he did, and his night was over. And now you have to wonder, well, how much longer is he going to play? I'm not penalizing Jayden Daniels for what happened on Saturday night because that has been an exceptional performance by a very sound quarterback. And the other thing that's really important here, you've now seen LSU's defense give up over 40 points in 2 games. Ole Miss and Alabama. Those are 2 sound offenses that absolutely deserve their garneration. And it's a testament to what Nick Saban has done in Tuscaloosa with the quarterback in Jalen Milroe, and Lane Kiffin's Lane Kiffin. He knows how to dial up offensive schemes, whether it be running the football, passing it, whatever he has at his disposal. He's worked the transfer portal in his favor. All of that is a huge testament to them. But you do realize that LSU stood a chance in both those games because of their offense, because of Jayden Daniels. Daniels right now is in the top 5 in passing offense. Not only that, he leads college football in passer rating with 199, 27 touchdowns against 4 interceptions, completing 72.1% of his passes. That, my friends, is good enough to be number 6 in the country. Not to mention, he also has over 2,000 passing yards, nearly 3,000 passing yards. 5th in the country. Guy's playing lights out. He's the reason why your team stands a chance on Saturdays. Take Jayden Daniels out of this offense. What are you getting? You're not getting Malik Neighbors open every single play. You're not watching highlight throws every single pass. You're not seeing the successfulness of guys like Brian Thomas. You're not seeing Kyron Lacey go off. You're not seeing Mason Taylor. You're not seeing all of these receivers eventually become household names. It's just not happening. So I understand right now the award can go anywhere. And that's the beauty of this season. Kind of like last year. Do you remember when it felt like Hendon Hooker was going to run away with it? And then he tears his ACL and it opens the window for Blake Corum maybe to be the favorite. And Corum then gets hurt right before they face off against Ohio State. And then that opens the door for Caleb Williams. And then Max Duggan has a performance of a lifetime against Kansas State in the Big 12 championship game, gives it his all. And now we're having a legitimate conversation of who should be the front runner to take home the award. It's kind of where we are right now. You absolutely can't count out Michael Penix. You can't count out Bo Nix. And you can't count out Jayden Daniels. Daniels still has several games at his disposal, which, by the way, he's already played phenomenal against really sound teams. But he's got games against Florida, and he's got games against Texas A&M. He goes off against both those defenses, has a shot at finishing with, say, 37 touchdowns on the year, a completion percentage of 73, 74%. He also goes ahead and he finishes with passer rating of 199, 202. He's at least getting an invite to New York City. And depending on what you see from Penix, depending on what you see from Bo Nix, because they're probably on a collision course all the way to Las Vegas, and one of them is going to the college football playoff. If they rely heavily like they did on outside noise, exceptional defense, Dylan Johnson pounding it for 4 rushing touchdowns per game, it opens up the window for Jayden Daniels to go ahead and walk away with the award. I'm not saying Jayden Daniels should win the award in 3 weeks. I'm saying right now, just because his team has 3 losses does not mean he needs to be penalized. In fact, he should be praised that his team doesn't have more losses because he's probably the main reason why this roster is as good as it is. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. Don't hit the X button yet. Make sure you hit subscribe to keep up with all of our daily content found on Just Saying It and anything else that we post on this channel. Bye.